All right, welcome, business college students. So glad to have you joining this explainer. Today, we're literally mapping out your future career by mastering agile sales and AI, and we're going to do it completely without the fear. We're going to break down the exact mindset you need to not just survive, but to truly stand out in today's wild business landscape. Now, right off the bat, we've got to address the elephant in the room. Is AI going to replace your sales career? Look, I get it. It is completely natural to feel some anxiety about AI entering the workforce right now. The headlines out there, they can be super intimidating. But today, I really want to flip the script and introduce a totally different perspective. The idea that AI is actually this incredibly powerful tool meant to help you achieve extraordinary results. It is absolutely not a replacement for your uniquely human skills. Check out this core equation we're working with today. Human judgment plus AI capability equals extraordinary results. I really want you to internalize this one. You see, your human judgment, your ability to actually connect with another person, to empathize, to read a room, and to navigate complex decisions, that is your irreplaceable superpower. When you combine that superpower with AI's massive processing speed and organizational capabilities, you get the ultimate formula for success in modern sales. You literally aren't competing with AI, you're collaborating with it. So here is our roadmap for today. We're going to move step by step through 4 key pillars. First up, earning trust. Then, creating value. Third, mastering adaptability. And finally, career growth. Okay, let's dive right into pillar 1, trust, earning dependability. Before you can even think about pitching a product or leading a team, you've absolutely got to establish this bedrock. So the critical question every single student needs to ask themselves is simply this: can people trust me? And look, trust isn't just about having good intentions. Nope, it's a highly valuable asset, and it's built entirely on hard evidence and repeated actions over time. I mean, we all know that one person in a group project, right? The one who is incredibly friendly, but somehow never actually does their share of the work. That's the trap right there. Trust doesn't come from being the most liked person in the room. It actually comes from being deeply dependable. You've got to show up prepared, communicate proactively before a problem explodes, and hit your deadlines. Honestly, making excuses and missing commitments will wreck your professional trust way faster than you might realize. Let's break this down a bit more. AI has this fantastic administrative role, right? It can organize vast amounts of info and perfectly draft your follow-up emails in seconds. But the human role? Well, only you can build true credibility and demonstrate real integrity. AI handles the data, sure, but your character? That's what actually seals the deal. I want to pause here for just a second, a quick reflection prompt to let you absorb this. Ask yourself honestly, would your teammates choose to work with you again? Think back to your group projects or past jobs. What evidence are you actually leaving behind? Are you earning trust through your consistent behavior? Because you guys, that is the standard you need to hold yourself to every single day. Moving right along to pillar 2, value, creating outcomes. So once trust is established, you finally have the platform to make an impact. The big question then becomes, how do I become valuable? In the professional world, people reward usefulness and actual outcomes. Value is determined by the person receiving it, not just by how many hours you clocked at your desk. I mean, effort is totally admirable, don't get me wrong, but outcomes are what actually create real value. A super common trap here is trying to sell fancy features without ever really knowing the client's actual needs. True value comes from understanding their friction deeply. Think about it this way. You aren't selling a drill, you're selling a hole in the wall. You've got to focus entirely on the outcomes. So where does AI fit in here? Well, AI totally accelerates your market research and generates different alternatives super quickly. It finds all the possibilities. But your human judgment is required to close that gap and determine what actually matters to the stakeholders. Essentially, AI gives you the options, but you, the human, improve the actual results. Time for another quick reflection. Ask yourself right now, what problem are you currently good at solving? And honestly, why would someone pay you to solve it? Taking the time to think critically about your own usefulness is exactly how you ensure your actions are consistently producing meaningful outcomes for someone else. Which brings us right to pillar 3, adaptability, staying relevant. Look, markets and customer expectations are constantly shifting under your feet. It's just a fact. So how do you stay relevant? The future absolutely belongs to those who learn faster than change occurs. It's going to require intense curiosity and the resilience to just keep adjusting your sails. The absolute biggest mistake you can make is resisting change out of fear or clinging to old methods just because, hey, they used to work. You've got to embrace continuous learning. Always seek continuous improvement over perfection. And honestly, always be willing to be a beginner again. And guess what? AI is the ultimate, incredibly patient sparring partner for this. It can simulate really tough sales scenarios and explain super complex concepts to you in seconds. But it's your critical thinking that adjusts those core assumptions. AI speeds up your development, sure, but there's no way it can replace your grasp of human nuance. Finally, we arrive at Pillar 4, career long-term growth. The big question you really should be asking as you get ready to enter the workforce is, where can I grow? Because career success isn't just about snagging literally any job offer that comes your way. It is about actively finding the right environments and organizations that actually help you develop your skills, build your professional confidence, and allow you to contribute in a meaningful way. You know the major mistake young professionals make? Focusing exclusively on the starting salary. Now, compensation totally matters, but a high salary inside a toxic culture with poor leadership, that will absolutely stall your growth. Free cold brew and ping pong tables in the break room are not a substitute for real mentorship. You have to seek out environments that actively elevate your potential. Here's exactly how you can use AI to build that career. AI can research entire industries for you, help you prep for those really tough interviews, and even identify your specific skill gaps. It essentially opens the doors for you. But the human role? That's about building actual, genuine relationships, seeking out real-life mentors, and taking initiative. AI opens the door, but you have to be the one to actually walk through it. To bring all of these concepts together in one place, let me introduce you to the ultimate guide for all this, the Agile Sales Manifesto. For every single business college student watching this explainer right now, I have a massive call to action for you. If you want to truly set yourself apart, you need to read the Agile Sales Manifesto at agilesalesmanifesto.org. It was created back in 2021 by Thomas Ramazadao and Christophe Martinot. This is just a brilliantly powerful resource to help you fully grasp Agile sales and AI-assisted selling directly from the pioneers themselves. It's going to give you the exact framework you need to thrive. All right, I want to leave you with this final, really important thought. Does your ideal employer help people grow, or do they simply extract value from them? Think hard about that. Choose your environment carefully. Master these 4 pillars, embrace AI as your ultimate learning partner, and go build a career that truly lasts. Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer today. Keep learning, keep adapting, and I'll see you next time.